Hi lovelies, and welcome to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be using this synthetic hair I'm going to be using it to make the bow straight hair that you saw. Okay, so from the beginning I've always used this hair to teach a student how to make synthetic wigs. This was the previous video that I achieved with this hair. I made it with braiding hair, and then I also taught her how to start bridal hair with synthetic hairs. Okay, so I made this hair from the scratch with lush hair attachment. I'm going to be leaving the link to the previous two videos in the description box down below so that you can go ahead and check it out. Okay, so today I'm also teaching her how she can achieve a bone straight hair, like a blunt cut hair, with an already used synthetic hair that maybe you feel like, oh, I want to throw it away, I don't want to use it anymore. As you can see, the first time I showed you this hair, you'll be like, I can't wear this hair is not looking nice. But then I'm teaching her different ways you can use synthetic hair, and you can revamp synthetic hair and remake it new and nice again. So what am I doing? I'm going ahead to trim off the excess, because it's a blunt hair. I want to do like 12 inches blunt cut. I'm going to be cutting off the other parts. Okay, you cut according to how you want. If you want it to be like 14 inches, be careful not to overcut it. So I'm definitely just cutting it because I know that I want to achieve 10 inches, and because it's curly, when I start with the whole process, it's going to fall, and then I'm going to get the length that I want. So what you can see is me basically cutting it off so that I can easily work with it. Okay, so after trimming off the parts that I will not be needing, the next thing I'm going to go ahead to do is just to brush this hair. Okay, I'm brushing to free it from the curls a little bit and detangling it a little bit. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to be doing after brushing this hair thoroughly to detangle it is to soak this hair in hot water. Okay, so when you are revamping your old synthetic hairs, especially coily hairs, you want to turn them to straight hairs, make sure you soak in hot water. Okay, the hot water will help take away the curls, and then it will give it like a stern look, this kind of straight look, before you can go ahead and straighten it. Okay, for those of you who always ask me, this hair will not last, how long can it last? This is not human hair. You don't have to wear it every day just the same way you wear human hair. You wear it maybe once a week, twice a week, and you put it down. When it looks old again, you revamp it again, like what I'm doing now. You revamp it and it become new again, just the same way you revamp your human hairs. You take them to the salon or to a hairstylist to straighten them again for you, or coil them away again for you. It is the same way you should handle synthetic hairs or hair blends. I hope you understand me. Okay, guys, so after soaking in hot water, I took it out of the towel. I took it out of the hot water, sorry. And then this is where it's now dried. Okay, you see, after drying, the curls are all out. Okay, and you can see how the hair looks. It's so boring. Don't worry, we're going to bring life back into this hair. So I have two straighteners. I have the Tresemme straightener. It's usually very hot, like very, very hot. And I have the straightener. I've had it for a very long time. It's not as hot as the Tresemme straightener. It's for hair blends. Okay, so you can even use the highest heat, and it will still not burn the hair blends or the synthetic hairs. Okay, so I'm not going to be using the Tresemme. I'm going to be using this one. So whatever straightener you have, please make sure you always start with a low heat. Don't start with high heat immediately. You monitor the progress of the hair and how we accept heat, okay, before you can increase the heat. All right, the next thing I'm going to go ahead to do is just to comb the hair, take the section that I want to take, and then I will start straightening this hair. Okay, don't go anywhere. Take a chill pill, relax yourself, and enjoy every bit of today's video. Okay, my loves, you can already see the progress of this hair. Okay, this is to tell you that this hair is going to be beautiful. So you can see the difference between the one we've straightened and the one we haven't. So when I finish the back, see how bouncy. Can you see that hair looks just like bone straight? So for you that asked me if I can still straighten this hair after curling it, obviously, absolutely, definitely. You can straighten it back again after curling it, okay, into whatever you want. So this is how far I have come. You can see how nice, silky and bouncy that hair is. I'm going ahead to comb the front closure out there, okay, and then I will continue with the process. All right, but before I continue with straightening this front part, after detangling, I'm going to use a hot comb to make sure that front part sits properly before I can go ahead and straighten it out. Relax yourself, baby, and enjoy every bit of it. And don't forget that whilst you are watching, you can leave me a comment and tell me what you think about the video so far. Whilst you are watching, you can still like this video. Whilst you are watching, you can still share, because so far you have learned one or two from the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you still haven't. And hi guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Vera Omg She. Just in case you are new here and you are listening to this voice for the very first time, and to all my returning subscribers, I love you all so very much. Oh my god, thank you for the love you show me every day, every time I post a single video. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you for the love. And if you still haven't clicked on that bell, please go ahead and click on that bell so you'll be the first person that gets notified each time I upload a new video. I hope you're enjoying your video so far. Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, lovelies, after straightening the hair, okay, I'm going ahead to measure up the length. So before you get your blunt cut, make sure to measure up the length before you cut it. Don't just cut hairs anyhow. Blunt cuts are not one that the moment you cut it, you have cut it. You cannot get hair to add to it. Okay, so you have to be very careful. Measure first before you cut it. Okay, I like to tell my students that you have to, if you are making like 10 inches, start cutting from 12 inches. If you're making like 12 inches, start cutting from 14, so that you don't overcut, you get to the length that you want. Okay, so I was first of all using the scissors to cut this hair. Okay, but then she was like, Ma, please, I would like you to use a clipper for me. Okay, I don't know how to use a clipper. Please teach me how to use a clipper. So I was like, okay, let me use a clipper. So I use a clipper to do the rest of it. But just in case you cannot afford a clipper, you have a scissors, please, my darling, do with the scissors, I beg you. I have too many videos of me of how I cut it very neatly and nicely with the scissors. This video right here, you should go check it out if you want to know how to cut with the scissors. Okay, but because I'm using this hair to teach a student how to make blunt cut, and she asked and she requested for what she wants, I have to give it to her because she's paying me to acquire the knowledge that I have. Do you get it? So that's why I'm using a clipper at this point. But if you can afford a clipper, please go ahead and buy. Okay, the more you advance, the more you grow, the more you are versatile, the more you know. Okay, you have to invest in your craft, invest in your skill, invest in what you want to become, what you want to learn, because at the end of the day, it will go a long way to helping you in the near future. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. Okay guys, I'm sure you can already see the one part is longer than the other part. It's better you cut it longer, okay, and then you go back and get the exact length you want than cutting it shorter. You'll be in trouble, especially if it's a client's hair. Okay, please be very careful when you're working on a blunt cut hair. If the person says I want 10 inches, start from 12, and the hair is longer, start from 12 inches, please. Do you understand? From 12, you move upwards and you keep going and you keep going until you perfect it. There's no hurry in cutting a blunt cut hair unless you're a professional. Even professionals make mistakes if they are not careful. Do you understand? But one thing I like about a clipper is that it's easy. It's way easier to use a clipper, okay? Because with the help of your fingers inside the hair, it helps you get a more straight cut, a more clean cut. Do you get? Sometimes your hands can move with the scissors, and then you create a crooked line. But even if you create a crooked line, you can always go in to correct it with the scissors. Do you understand? Yes, my darling. If at this point you still haven't subscribed to this channel, I would love for you to go ahead and do so. Leave me your comment in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video and don't forget to share this video. When I finish with the clip, I just went in with the scissors to make sure that hair is super straight. I'm a perfectionist. That is one problem I have. I always like something I'm doing to come out the way I envisaged it. I don't know if that word is correct. Okay, so I always want it to come out like far better than I even envisaged it from the beginning. So this is what we have. Okay, you can see how pretty this hair turned out, and I had to wear it on a mannequin. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. I will see you in my next video. Let me know what you think about this hair in the comment section down below. I love you, and I will see you again. Stay positive, invest in your craft, invest in your skill, and God is going to help you go far. I love you. Bye.